I had this too.
Right. He's after her, same as these guys. What's it all mean? Why are all these gangsters chasing after Akane-san?
I don't know. But it's worth noting I found this in the trash. That probably means he doesn't need this anymore, right? More than that, couldn't it mean the Barracudas actually got to her? With that in mind, I thought there might be a chance they were holding her somewhere nearby. That's why I started snooping around all their factories and stuff. But a bunch of lackeys caught on to me, and now I've been branded some kind of traitor. Long story short.
Talk about reckless.
Really, I'm just glad I was able to meet up with you guys. You're on the run too, right? Why not team up? I'll show you the way out of here. And in exchange, you guys will be my bodyguards.
Whoa, slow down a second, all right, princess? Kasuga, whatever you decide to do, I'm with you. The Barracuda's boss and I got a score to settle. And I say it's time. All the more so. Now that Roman is dead.
Kiryu-san?
It's your call. I'll follow your lead.
Okay, Chitose-chan. Can you show us the way, but not the way out? I want to see the boss man first.
What, you want to take the scenic route for this guy?
No. Actually, I'm choosing this for myself. Akane-san might be my flesh and blood mom, and I'm not gonna abandon her. Simple as that. And if you're too scared to go back, would you at least point us in the right direction?
You serious about this?
Yeah.
Truth be told, I'm worried about Akane-san too. If she hadn't hired me, I'd probably be face down in a gutter somewhere.
Then...
That said, there's no point in rushing to our deaths. If things get dangerous, we bail. Okay?
Okay. Counting on you, Chi-chan.
I'm sorry. What?
Chi-chan! It's a nickname!
You've never had a girlfriend, have you?
Wait! How'd you know that?
Never mind. Let's do it, Ichiban. Okay, follow me.
Kasuga.
Hey, don't sweat it. I told you. I'm doing this one for me. Mind lending a hand?
Right. Thanks.
I can handle anything.
Why can't I run? There we go.
Chi-chan!
A nice gentleman. If it's just type. Stay on with you back.
I'll send you action. Hold the
Ready to rumble! Okay, I'm up.
Don't get caught!
I'll take you on. Hurry up, let's go.
Something
I
wrong?
sure take your time.
All right.
Let's get it done!
Here we go.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I was starting.
Open wide!
Next.
Hi.
Wow, said that with a lot of enthusiasm.
I know the stream's just been weirdly wonky today.
Are you done? Are you burnt out?
No, I just mean like Twitch has been like shitting the bed.
Well, when you told me you were playing it earlier, I was like, I was surprised you weren't streaming it then.
I was.
Oh.
I was
Twitch didn't tell me until like
I've been
30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I've been streaming it for the past like 6 or 7 hours.
Good for you.
It's gonna complain about issues here soon. I definitely can't stream it to Bolt. There we go. Yeah, it's having issues again.
It's fine. Just to deal with my commentary being a little bit delayed. Yeah, I got the notification that you went live like 10 minutes ago.
Just can't figure out why it's been so... Let's have to try. Oh, Roman the cop got gutted.
Hi.
The crooked one who was like, I don't really want to take you to Barracuda District 5 or whatever, but I will.
Yeah, he took us, and then one of the Barracudas was just like, he's like, well, who was that with you? And he's like, oh, they're just tourists, you know, they were willing to pay a stupid amount of money for this. And then the Barracuda was like, And he's like, yeah, sure is weird that they're willing to do this, ha 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 ha. And yeah, and then he just walked up and macheted him from like basically pelvis to throat.
I mean, how else do you say hello?
Hey, careful, Kasuga. Keep slipping up like that and you're done for.
You can't afford any missteps. Figure out the timing, then dash through all at once.
Let's see how the defunct Maybridge is doing with the defrostation.
I was hoping we'd gotten maybe the thing that works to increase her.
Oh, well, there's still giant ice cubes in here. Wasn't expecting that after 24 hours.
You fixed it.
I mean, it's not fixed. But I expected everything to be defrosted.
The hell do you want?
Rado don't mess with me.
Okay, you asked for it.
Okay, I'm up.
Don't get caught.
Woo!
Something wrong?
Come on.
Prepare yourself!
Ready as I'll ever be.
What was that?
Maybe we'll just let the air dry a little bit more, sweetie.
Let me at him.
Yes, I'm gonna try to give Chitose ankle weights for a little while.
Who is she? Where she's from? Is she from the bar?
No, Chitose is the person who drugged and
Oh,
stole
right,
Kasuga's.
her.
Her class is Eris.
Healer?
Seems to be a mixed bag as to what she does. She does have an AoE heal, so
I could take on anything.
Which means Kasuga can spend more time doing damagey things. Instead of feeding people,
pizza.
What you looking at? I'll sue you. The battle's on.
Okay.
What, does your one friend have the little infinity portrait?
He has like a super gauge.
Let's go.
Ready when you
Yeah.
are.
You think I'm stupid?
This is the stealth mission.
Get
Have to fight
alive.
Mike Tyson.
Here we go.
What was that?
Are you getting scared?
Time to fight Mike Tyson.
Don't get caught.
Well, I'm waiting.
Come on.
You wanna play Punch Out on stream?
There we go.
Let's get it.
Kasuga has an item equipped where he gets a random buff every. He has a chance to get a random buff every turn. He is now a Moody Bidoof. It was from the streamer bartender lady at Revolve. This area is optional.
Do you like those Hillshire adult lunchable things?
They're okay. Oh god,
Should I open it?
I didn't mean to run.
Got it.
Cyber choker. Oh boy. Too bad I'd gotten a better choker from something for her.
One of the grocery stores was selling them and they were like 2 for $1. We got a bunch of them.
See what I'm supposed to do.
We can't lose.
Oh god, there's no sugar in this.
How many lasers?
What you looking at? Run on
Okay,
home to mama.
full heal.
Tell me what you got.
So we can get really aggressive here.
Okay, I'm up.
Let's go.
Something wrong?
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Bring it.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Are you getting scared?
Ready when you are.
What's the hold up? I'm sure taking your time.
Garbage. Damn.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Doing pretty solid damage for being a healer.
Handle this.
She's a healer, but
Well, she's got a 4-star weapon right now. Like I said, she got it from, I want to say, the cringy bartender lady at Revolve. So she has the highest rank weapon out of anybody.
her weapon type.
Choker.
All right.
Ah,
man.
weird.
Guess we made it out okay.
Looks like we can take a break here. Let's lick.
With how many kicks she was using, I thought it was gonna be like shoes or something.
I think they might be ankles. on her ankle. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Because it kind of shows them in like on the equipment as being on her wrists and ankles. Whee!
That's where a lot of her frickin' particle effects are. Someone's been going to her frickin' Muay Thai classes.
Oh, we're
Wow,
also
that
in an
just spin her.
we're also in a secret underground mall.
Hey, we're back at the shopping center. What happened to you taking
Is
us
it
to
the
the
same one you were
Barracuda's
in
hideout?
yesterday?
No. Well, I mean, it's identical to the one, but it's underground.
What do you mean,
Ooh,
what
at
happened?
night.
See that runway? Keep going past that, and there's an elevator that leads right to it.
It's over there?
Looks like it's deserted. We've got a clear shot.
But yeah. So if you look up, that sky is fake.
Thank you, Chicken Little.
A warm welcome to our impromptu guests. Now let's get this show on the road.
They're playing Mr. Blueside at full
First
volume.
up, we got an all-access look at our newest collection.
Whatever that ELO song is.
And it's not just hot, it's to die for.
Damn it! You assholes call this a fashion show?
We're not here to turn heads, but I'll be happy to oblige. Allow me.
Good.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Up next, a special treat just for you. Our prized autumn-winter line.
Okay, I'm up.
She's apparently very fast, which isn't that surprising. Ooh, hi, you're... Get off of here.
Let's go, let's go.
The creepy twins.
Something wrong?
Quadruplets.
Gotcha now.
I like how they're all in the same animation cycle.
And now the grand finale. Put your hands together for our top model extraordinaire.
Weird to see Tomizawa got a newer AoE move.
He's a good man.
Showtime's over, boys and girls. Say your prayers.
Okay.
Oh my, not the gimps.
Prepare yourself.
The bomb. Two gimps.
Here we go.
Yep, that's how it's done.
That went well.
Learning more every day.
Yes, I'm a fast
So is she
learner.
a dancer?
She does a lot of dance moves, it seems.
What's her class called?
Heiress. Or,
Oh,
like
wow.
like a rich
oh,
heiress.
H-E- yeah.
Get in.
So, where's this thing
Interesting.
go?
You'll
Do you
see
know
when we
what
get
she's
there.
an heiress of?
They're apparently like really connected with the economy in Japan. Her family. That's all we know. I keep expecting her to betray us for some reason.
Where are we?
Oh, there we go.
This
Oh,
is
okay.
Crystal Aloha.
Crystal Aloha?
Crystal
The
Aloha
betrayal.
Resort Hotel. It's
Because she
the
was like lingering in the
swankiest hotel
elevator
in
for a
Hawaii.
second, and I was like,
What?
"Oh, she's not coming with us."
Crazy, right? This hotel's been top of its class for 100 years. There's over 500 guest rooms, and the top floor's got views of the whole beach, all the way up to Diamond Head. It's practically the face of Hawaii.
Man, what a trip! To think that elevator would lead all the way up here.
At first, I couldn't believe it either. You saw the bidders
Nope.
down there, right? The ones who were all dressed up?
Good
There
night.
you go. This is how they get down there.
Oh, so that's how they do it. So does the Barracuda's head honcho live here then?
Yeah, he's got the whole top floor rented out as his own personal palace. And that's not even half of it. He keeps all of his top dogs up here too. If they're holding Akane-san captive, this is where we'll find her. This elevator only goes up to here, though.
You mean we gotta switch to another elevator?
Right. There's a guest elevator just outside. Follow me.
Here she is!
Hey, it's them! The guys who are stirring up shit underground!
Seriously?
Hey yo, man, fuck that! Don't let any of these assholes leave! No getting around them.
You're gonna regret this!
Right, time to throw down!
Just seems very.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
hi.
up.
What are you?
Don't get caught!
Prepare yourself!
Triple kill.
So how did you convince Bitch Tits to help you?
She convinced us to let her come with us. Because basically we were like, so why did you steal his stuff? And he was like, well, she's like, here's the reason. And then we were like, what other information do you have that could be helpful? And then she was like, more information. And basically, she's also looking for Akane. Because she did work as her for a maid. She was not lying about that. Which we thought, but originally we did think she was. Hello, Sparkle. It's okay. Just hoping I can hop the railing. Also, Kiryu's cancer is getting worse.
What was her reason for mugging him?
She needed a passport to get in to see the Barracudas.
Uh,
Maracas.
I'm all fired up.
I was expecting them to trigger the fight from up here. Hi.
Oh, hold on! We can beat your ass!
Oh good, X just showed up. Oh no, my allies have teleported here.
Okay.
Are you getting scared?
Oh, you're defending. So you instead.
Let's go, let's go.
Bonk.
Here we go. Think you can handle this?
Interesting. I
Let's get it done!
was expecting to be able to hit this one with the limp body.
I think I'm getting better at this.
Alrighty, Sparkle. Safe key.
There's an elevator just past here. We can take that up to the 15th floor.
Okay, we're right behind you, Chi-chan.
Hey, do you really not have any doubts?
About what?
Everything I'm telling you. Who knows? Maybe I'm following the boss's orders and leading you right into a trap. That ever cross your mind? I told you he was keeping me in his room, remember? I mean, think about it. I've ripped you off once already. For all you know, the elevator's packed with a bunch of dudes with machine guns or something.
Well, we'll go from there then. I'm sure it'll work out.
What?
I'm serious. I made the decision to trust you after all. If that bites me in the ass, so what? What's up, Chi-chan?
Sorry, I made a wrong turn.
Huh?
This whole area kinda runs together, so I made a mistake.
Hmm.
We need to go this way. Hurry.
Right.
Chi-chan.
You guys probably are about to come down that elevator, I imagine. Get out of my way. Traitorous wench. Just making sure there's anything sparkly there.
Hey, this is just a dead end. Don't tell me you're lost.
So you think, right? Now get a load of this.
Wow!
A secret passage.
Between this and all those lasers underground, the Barracudas must really want to keep
Secret
people out.
elevator.
You have to if you want to survive in Hawaii's underworld. In we go.
You seriously? I'll help all rest. Tell me what
So Chitose with the
Okay.
take the chair.
Allow me.
Let's go.
Time to take out the trash.
That was fun. I did not expect that to work as well as it did.
Still good to go.
Weird.
Whoa.
So don't mess around anymore.
Have you been power leveling? Have you been
No.
grinding?
Side quests.
I get you.
That's grinding.
Show me what you got.
Oh, we're all poisoned.
Damn it. You've been standing still wearing me out.
Right. We send these assholes packing, then make a run for it.
Well, beat them up and take their gas mask.
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
Sorry to drag my feet. Time to take out the trash.
There we go.
It's filled up the
Oh
whole
no, he
room.
poisoned and cancered.
Move your ass, Kasuga. Keep dragging it along and you're good as dead.
Need more ankle weights. No MP for you, young lady. Okay, Siler, you're shedding way too much right now. I can't handle it.
Hmm. Interesting trade-off.
What, her less MP?
Yeah, it's more experience but less mana. Impressive that she's doing so much damage and she's like 7 or 8 levels under, but she doesn't have the like rank 4 item or weapon or
I'm
whatever
just
for
not
her.
feeling it.
Come on. I'll take you on.
Oh, damn it, there's no way.
Something wrong?
Here I come.
Try to take these out if you can.
Do your work.
Gotta hold it together.
Break yourself.
No guard.
Who knew I had it in me?
Yay, he's fully healed. Safety.
I might be a natural at this.
Didn't miss anything.
Looks like the gas hasn't made it this far.
I thought. Should I open it? Sweet.
Good. Take the elevator. It's time.
This is the door to the boss's suite. There's a good chance he'll be inside.
And he calls the shots, huh? Must Be a real scumbag. Let's make sure we're good and ready before we head in.
Yes, 14 mana. She'll use it wisely, I'm sure.
She'll use one branch Ate and then end her turn.
Pretty nice, huh? A perfect view of paradise. What's funny is until last century,
Oh, right.
this
I
place
forgot
was
about who
nothing
it
but
was.
a taro field, far as the eye could see. Agriculture was about the only industry keeping this island afloat. Then the white man came along and saw an opportunity. They crushed the fields, brought in sand by the boatload from
Danny
sunny
Trejo.
California.
Yes.
And what was it all for? Some fancy-ass resort built for some fancy-ass sons of bitches.
I just
That
heard the voice. I
paradise
didn't
you
see him
see,
until much later because of the
It's
stream
all
delay.
smoke and mirrors. From sea to shiny sea.
Yeah, what's your point?
It ain't obvious? I'm saying a fake can hold more value than even the genuine article. Ichiban Kasuka. High time you met the head of the Barracudas. Name's Dwight.
I was expecting him to have a basic name like Dwight.
Nice to know I've made a name for myself out here.
I actually hold quite a bit of respect for the Japanese people. About 100 years ago, a number of your people immigrated to my country. They helped plow our farmlands and our country prospered.
How about that?
Nonetheless, I'm surprised you made it this far. That being said, it's not you I'm surprised with now. The real surprise is your spunky little friend. You got guts betraying me like that.
Sorry, Ichiban. You know how I told you I escaped after they found me looking through the boss's study? That was a lie. The truth is, I actually got caught.
And just in time, Kasuka. It was right as you barged in. So I gave Chitose here a choice. She could die then and there, or she could do me a favor.
A favor?
Remember what I said? About how I might be leading you guys into danger or a trap or something. I meant it.
She did. And it seems our deal fell through. She led you away from my trap. And as a result, you ended up here, face to face with yours truly.
I see. That was at that elevator.
All right. She said she made a wrong turn.
I may as well ask. Chitose, why a change of heart?
Kasuga seemed like the better choice. Not much more complicated than that. I mean, have you seen how dumb this guy is? I've never met someone so sincere in my entire life. I had no way of knowing whether you'd keep me alive, even if I did follow your orders. Kasuga, however, is a different story. I don't think he's even smart enough to cheat someone.
Gee, how nice.
Really? Tell me this. Do you know what happens to those who betray me?
Who gives?
Dios mío, who would have thought a Fujinomiya would be such a troublemaker? You must cause your parents a lot of headaches.
How did you know?
Did you expect me not to? The Barracudas have businesses with people all over the world. We would be remiss not to keep tabs on those in power. Besides, it was obvious from the start. The moment I first saw you, I knew you were just another spoiled brat. I figured I could use you. So I kept you around. I could kill Kasuga and the others anytime. But I drew you in for one simple reason. Their death would have been on you. And few things are so obedient as a guilty conscience. So it goes, I suppose. Don't worry, I won't kill you. No, I'll make you my bargaining chip and bleed your family like a stuck pig.
You bastard!
Appreciate the kind words, Chichan.
Here you go again, Ichiban. You sure you're not mad?
What for? I made the choice to trust you, remember?
You really are an idiot.
All right, enough chit-chat.
Hey, hang on. I still got unfinished business. Dwight, remember the robbery that happened on October 7th, 2012? The target was Connie Tanaka, CEO of a well-known real estate company. On her way to visit a business partner, her car was attacked, and a bag of money was stolen.
And what's that to you?
I'm the one they took in for it, even though they had next to no evidence.
Oh, you were the fall guy. You saved me a lot of trouble.
So you admit it? You sicked Roman on me. Had him pin your crimes on me.
Hey, who can say?
Dwight, there's something I want to ask too. You were looking for a woman named Akane, right? Be straight with me. You guys have already found her, haven't you?
Only thing I'll do for you is offer you a way out. In fact, it's the quickest way I know. Cut to pieces and stuffed in a body bag. You know what this baby is? A machete. One of the most useful tools there is. It makes short work of the jungle, not to mention animals. And here in Hawaii, it's perfect for gutting fish.
Bring it on!
I think it's time I showed you what this blade of mine can do. Ready to bleed? Ha! Ha! Ha!
Oh, she can't even do the.
Ready as I'll ever be. Something wrong? Do you?
Well, I'm waiting.
Here I
Oh,
You
one
saw.
mana too short. Got too many ankle weights on. She's training too hard.
Let's get it done. What?
Sure, I'll play with
Look at these barrel monkeys.
You wanna die screaming?
Allow me.
you are.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Think you can handle this?
Whee!
Okay, I'm up.
Here we go.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Ass kicking time.
What's the whole?
Open wide. Here I go. Style.
You've done it now. It's time I return the favor.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, prepare yourself.
Let's get it done. Brace yourself. Here I go.
Think I'll let you win this? I'll stick you like a pig.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Down he goes.
Win's a win, right? Guess I'm a fast learner.
Is Akane-san here or not?
All right. I'll be straight with you. We were looking for her, but she never showed up. If you don't believe me, feel free to search the whole floor.
What do the Barracudas want with her?
Honestly, I don't know.
You're looking for her and don't even know why?
It's not up to us. We got a request to look for her. We're just doing what we were asked.
Request? Request from who?
I don't know that either. They reached out to us anonymously. Seriously, info like that doesn't leak easily. If we succeed, we would have another 9 million coming our way. That's 10 million, just to find some woman. Sure, it was shady, but who would pass on that?
Damn it. You don't know anything else? About Akane-san? About who the hell's chasing after her?
If I knew any more, I would have told you already.
Ain't that something? That's the most real thing you've said all day.
I assume that about does it for all your Akane-san business, Kasuga?
Yeah.
Great. Then I guess it's my turn.
It was a lot darker than the last one at many points.
You give me a yes or a no.
Do it. Do
The
it.
crime I got
Do it.
locked up for. Was that you? Both the setup and bringing in a fall guy? It was your call?
Answer me! Okay. Yes, damn it!
All right. So it was you. Do you have any idea how bad you fucked me over? And not just me!
Wait, stop, wait. Roman might be gone, but I can still wipe your criminal record easy. Just say the word. And I got money. $1 million. No, $10 million. Oh, okay. Hey, that'll give you a clean slate. And then some. You'll be set for life.
Like hell I will! You think money's ever gonna bring my kid back? You think money's ever gonna bring you back? Listen up.
He done peed himself.
You know Chitose's name and face. You're gonna get rid of all the intel you have on her.
I blame
She was
Kasuga
never
for
here.
not
You got
letting
it?
Tonizawa kill him. It's all his fault.
If you
His
could promise me,
influence.
Yes.
free to go. Well, it's your call!
Okay. It's a deal. I'll get rid of everything, and I won't tell anyone either. I swear it. I swear.
All right. Just know, if you ever go back on your word, I'll put this thing right between your eyes.
New class unlocked. Machete Master.
Oh, yeah. And this lovely little number here goes viral. That's my promise. Well, I think that about wraps things up. Let's roll.
You good now, Tomizawa?
You feeling
Honestly,
better? Did you get all of your system?
I'd love to see him fry. But that'd mean sinking to his level. Plus, it's not like taking him out would spell the end of the Barracudas. We don't know who might leak info about Chitose, right? Better to leave him alive. Keep everyone else in line.
But why do this for me?
Because, believe it or not, you saved my life too. I may not get why, but you still betrayed Dwight.
Stop calling him
And led
boy.
us right to
It's
him
weird.
on top of it. We wouldn't be here
without you. So, how about we call it even? Between you and Ichiban, I had enough debt as it was. I figured I'd strike one off the list.
When the hell did you get so cool, Tommy?
I've always been cool, smartass.
Hooray, we completed the chapter. Finally.
Have you made it to that island yet?
Nope. I believe we're about to get the ability to change classes.
Why? Why is
Why?
it so fucked up?
There's just so much side content.
Huh. Pretty cool how we
Stop
ended up
doing
here
it.
after going through a dump like District 5.
If I were doing that in a video game, you'd tell me I was grinding.
How can you be so chill? We nearly got chopped up by the
I mean, I'm not doing any of the
Barracuda's boss,
crafting or
but
weapon
that's enough to
enhancement
show
because that
for
stuff's
it. Only one
tedious.
who got any business done was me.
We're still
Yeah,
getting
but
like
ain't
a
that
trickle of
worth it?
experience.
A
and
win
some
for
items
you's a
from
win
doing the
for the
side quest
team.
stuff.
Speaking of,
Just a
our
little bit of
team
items.
just grew by 1.
Hello, everyone.
Where'd you get that level 4 choker?
Yeah, you got a funny definition.
That
of
was just
teamwork.
from like making
Oh, is
friends with
that how it's
fucking
gonna be?
randos.
I helped you in the end, didn't I?
Yeah, and because of that, we're still
Like
breathing.
passing by people and be like,
You did us a
hello.
solid there.
And then eventually the bartender lady was
My
like,
pleasure.
hey there.
It's nice
I see
to
you've
meet
made a lot of
someone
friends.
so
Want to come by the bar? And I was like, all right,
Say
I guess
Tommy
while I'm
here
here.
has
And then
his
she's
work
like,
cut
have
out
this
for him.
fancy choker. And I was like, all right. I didn't know it was for her
Bow
class
down
though.
to just about anyone, won't you?
She did risk her life to save ours, even if it didn't start out that way. Besides, we want to find Akane-san. We'll need all the help we can get.
Sounds like you're in my corner then. Sure you won't ditch me the moment you find her?
I should hope not. Personally, I don't mind a loose cannon, as long as they're on my side.
I suppose I should take that as a compliment.
Ah, fine. I guess if anyone's guilty of anything, it's me. I even held a gun at Ichiban at one point.
See? Even backstabbers like us can come around.
Yeah, that said, it still
Sure you
doesn't
get her
mean I have
pregnant
to trust
before
you
the cancer
or
takes
like
you.
Why not? I like
Continue
you,
the
Tommy.
bloodline
Yeah, sure.
for
You
the
gotta be
9th
hiding
installment in
something.
the Yakuza series.
Yeah,
I'm
in
gonna
the
find
in the
out.
previous dungeon he
I can smell
collapsed.
a secret from a mile away.
Oh, come on.
Did you
The
say
girl's
what
gotta
kind of
have at
cancer
least
he
one
has
good
other than
secret.
a lot
or
of
two.
cancer?
He-
Here,
Just a lot.
Why don't we just
He was
settle
exposed to
it?
radioactive waste. Because like a man who's driving a forklift transporting radioactive waste had a heart attack and crashed into other radioactive waste. And while he was running to save
But I'll
him,
be watching.
his gear,
One
like
slip-up.
a barrel, slammed into the mask he was wearing and damaged it.
Watch me all you want.
And so he
Looks
was
like
basically
mine. I'm
underprotected.
used to it.
Ooh, she got you good. How you like that burn, Tommy?
Yeah, screw you.
Guess that settles
But
it. Chichon,
and so then
One
he
of
went
the
to rescue the guy, and so he inhaled
Yeah.
a lot of like directly inhaled a
It's
lot
me
of
here.
radioactive waste from a
Don't
nuclear
tell me
power
I'm supposed to make a
plant.
Speech now. The name's
That explains why he's such a good
Chitose
fighter.
Fujinomiya. There. Kasuga-san.
Thanks.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Read all. Alright, how many side quests are open now? Oh, there's one. Surprisingly, not much yet. Well, she gave me my money back from when she stole it at the start of the game.
How much was that?
I don't know. It was less than 1,000, but every little bit helps. Boop boop.
Ooh, maybe you can afford to go shopping at one of the fancier stores. Or
You're
gamble on the
looking at
bunny
everything we
races.
know about Akane-san. It took an entire organization to gather this. but all it really amounts to is a birth date and an address.
That doesn't sound right. Kiryu-san, I thought that agency was all 007, like with spies and stuff. Shouldn't they be able to write entire books on someone?
Yeah, what gives?
Could be she's harder to track as a member of the general public. Whereas if she kept a higher profile, there'd be no shortage of news coming in.
Ah, good point.
Chitose, it can be the tiniest detail. But if you know anything that's not on here, we need to know too.
Actually, one thing does come to mind.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
None of this says anything about her career.
Her career?
Yeah. Akane-san's the director of an orphanage. She's been there, like, forever.
No kidding. Well, Captain Sawashiro never mentioned anything like that. Maybe he didn't know either.
I haven't been to the place in person, but I do know where it is, if you're interested.
You bet I'm interested. That orphanage might have the clues we need.
Agreed.
I thought we were going to get classes. Maybe the orphanage will teach us how to be better people.
You know, the orphanage, they're a jack of all trades there. They gotta learn how to be, you know, cooks and carpenters and cabbies, dancers.
Ah, I'm getting introduced to bar chats.
Yo, tell me. Mind if I join you?
I was just hoping for a drinking partner.
Ha, then I'm your man. Whoa. Some days it really hits the spot.
You much of a drinker, usually?
Kinda. Except when I came to Hawaii. I got so wasted my clothes were stolen. Hard to claim I can hold my liquor after that.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What about you?
I've cut back lately. A while ago, I was going way too hard. You know, trying to forget.
Oh, forget about Marie, you mean?
Yeah, more or less.
I was also with Marie when he was in prison after Veracruz training in Cubanic. It's always weird that they didn't bother to voice act his internal monologues, like, you know,
Time
like an
heals
echo
all
effect or
wounds is
something.
what they always say. Even being stripped bare-assed in public. You know,
It's
you'll
so
laugh
you can
about it in a few
participate
years.
too.
Has time really healed those wounds, though? They seem pretty deep.
Sometimes I think it has. Other times, I still feel tender. The Barracudas ruined way more lives than just mine and Marie's, you know?
As time
I mean, that
heals your wounds,
Frame job
Toby.
scam was old hat by the time they got me.
Right?
It's just hard to imagine anyone else took it at their happiest moment. You know, like I did. Girl I loved was having my kid. I would have given anything for one more day with her.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Don't be an idiot. Always thinking about it anyway. So the night that Marie and I first met,
Oh, you want to talk about this?
do you mind? Been a long time since I told this story. Let me get through this.
Well, I'm happy to listen, I guess, if you're okay.
Oh, I can't believe it was over a decade ago. Ugh, means I've been cabbing that long, too. Back then, I'd spend my nights at clubs, picking up girls, which, of course, went nowhere, usually.
Usually. That word's doing some heavy lifting.
Do you want to hear my story or not?
Okay. Sorry.
One night, I hit on this girl with a boyfriend. I wouldn't normally do that, but I was dead drunk. And the boyfriend, like, is this massive pro wrestler looking lifter. And he dragged me to an alley and he kicked the shit out of me so bad I thought I might actually die.
That's the worst pickup story ever. Does Marie really show up in it?
Stop interrupting, I'll get there. So I'm lying in the alley, hurling out my guts. And then this woman finds me and cleans me up. Marie happened to be there that night with one of her coworkers. We'd never seen one another before. But there she was, caring for a total stranger, staying in her nice clothes with my blood.
Wow, well, that's something special.
Yeah, probably the worst night of my life. Before she made it the best. Sure as hell I made a move on her. I mean, how could I let someone like that slip away?
Oh, right.
You know, it's funny. Now, I say it's the best night of my life, but down the road, it's what ends up ruining hers.
Oh, Tommy.
When we found out she was pregnant, she quit her job. 6 months later, I was in prison. All because a scumbag like me couldn't let her go. She could have had so much better.
None of it was your fault, Tommy. The only people to blame are the Barracudas.
Doesn't matter. Marie was involved because they chose me. So I'm the blame.
Hey, Tommy, do you ever think about trying to locate her?
So that way I
Say she
can
would
pay
visit
attention
you,
to
right?
scenes while I'm doing
In the
other
beginning,
things, like
at
reading the
least.
chat with
Of
you.
course I tried looking for her. First thing I did. No luck. When I got back to our home, everything of hers was gone. Not a trace left behind. Don't follow me. Doesn't get much clearer. I left this amazing woman to suffer all on her own as she'd lost a child. Whatever the circumstances might have been. You can't go on with someone after that.
Know what? I'm a pretty bad judge of character.
Huh? Why you say that?
The first time we met, you pulled a gun on me, remember? If you asked me then, I'd have said you were nothing more.
Also, it's not a Yakuza game.
Now,
I feel like you
listen
should try to
me.
call the game by its actual,
I think
like,
everybody's carrying
series
something
name.
You
You
can't
know,
see
the
right
Japanese name.
away.
It's like a
Everybody out there.
dragon, because that's what they're calling it now, too. So, like,
I'd almost
give it the
forgotten
times,
about
old
sticking
man.
you up. Did I ever apologize to you for that?
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
No. Some things do matter.
Huh?
I am sorry for the way we met, Ichiban.
Well, you're forgiven.
It's called Like a
If
Dragon
you
now.
buy the next round.
Like
Let
it's called in
bygones be.
Japan.
And just don't rob anybody else either.
I'll do my best.
We rob people all the time. They keep saying this. Cross Slugger. Pretty sure I could probably do another bond with him by now. Is another one activating automatically?
Thanks.
I don't want to go upstairs yet. Don't make me. Don't make me do it.
Welcome.
It's like Persona, you can only do one per night.
Thanks.
Just think this is the third day you've been in Hawaii.
That is a good point. Couch sleeping. Little Japan.
Who would think that Hawaii is big enough to have a little Japan?
A couple of side quests I had started apparently have, well, that one I already knew. I just don't want to do that boss fight because it's probably going to be hard. And that one's like level 30 something. He was rude. He beat me.
Go back and win. You're stronger now. Tomizawa got a little level up.
It's just me. It's a one-on-one as Ichiban.
Drink your muscle milks.
We already had a corrupt cop make a Pearl Harbor comment.
What's with your face? Hello? I'll take your life. The battle's on. Full power.
Even the hotels and cars are big in Hawaii. Everything's supersized.
Just wait till you try the fast food here. Order a medium and suddenly you've got an extra large. At least by
I don't think
Japanese.
so. I don't think you can go to
Yeah,
Pearl
no
Harbor.
kidding. If I lived here a few months, I'd go back
Well, it's
home
gone.
and be
The
like,
Japanese took it.
Yo, what'd you do to the food? You use a shrink ray or something?
I bet you would. Too bad we can't shrink the travel time.
We're really opening up.
That's a weird one. Nah. There are links available.
Why does Ashley Ketchadorian's family go visit Pearl Harbor every
Thanks.
year?
I
What
believe.
secrets are they hiding?
Thanks.
I don't know what gift she likes. Oh my god, I can just do another one with you? Okay. Why not? I'll level up our bond further. I guess we did. But, oh, I guess we were too close to the door?
Time to put our feet up.
Hi. Let me raise my confidence, which in the last one was always the bottom option. I wish to become a hot shot so I can talk to the bartender.
You got a minute? I wanted to ask something.
Me? Sure. I'm always
Because
down.
you've been working on your bingo card with him.
Yeah, my bingo card's done.
Not to get too heavy, but it's about Marie again. After I went to prison, she pretty much vanished from the. Figured she never wanted me to look for her. So I got in touch with some old friends we had. I asked if any of them had heard from her. Right?
Holy shit! Did you find?
Long story short, yeah, probably. I don't know 100% yet.
I can't believe it. This is some kick-ass news, man.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
What the heck? Why do I seem happier than you?
Marie's friend told me that while I was locked up, she nosedived bad. She'd already quit her job for the baby, but then she lost touch with everyone else in her life. She might have left Hawaii entirely at that point, according to them.
Really? Well, that could be why you didn't find anything when you first looked.
Yeah, but recently someone saw her on a beach here in the city. She's back in the old neighborhood.
I'm just skipping parts
Apparently,
of the lines because
she looks
some of
alright
these scenes
from a
stretch a
distance.
bit.
Well, what are you gonna do? Tell me.
Marie may be back on her feet, but for all I know, she only got there by burying the past. In that case, she could very well want me to stay forgotten.
But, no way. She wouldn't think that.
And there's, you know, what have I done besides lick Yamai's boots since I got out again? If I saw Marie today, what would she think of me? Meanwhile, she could be with a new guy. Hell, she could have a new family by now.
Tommy.
I'm sorry, you didn't sign up for this today. What am I supposed to do?
In your imagination, Marie would really never want to think about you again?
Yeah, I mean, why would she? Look, forget it. I shouldn't have brought this shit up. Just, tell me one thing, honestly. What would you do in my place? You're me. Would you really go look her up?
Confidence.
Tommy, there's no
style.
other choice, is there? She's back. You have to go find her again.
No, I do have a choice here. And there's a wrong option. If Marie's happiness depends on never seeing my face again, I owe it to her. Stay gone.
But the thing is,
Hmm?
nothing will ever be certain until you see it with your own eyes. Understand? You're worrying, well, what if she doesn't want to see you? Well, what if she's in trouble and needs help?
I don't know.
If you really can't do it yourself, I can go check up on her for you.
I can snoop.
Promise, don't
I'm a
let this
meddler.
opportunity
It
pass
is
you by.
95% of what I
It'll
do.
keep haunting you forever if you do.
That's Kazuga's
Ichiban.
entire shtick.
And
Sorry if I was out of line there.
Prying into people's
out of
personal
line.
affairs and
No,
family lives.
I needed you more than I realized.
Ripping
Thank
apart diapers and making
you.
fake
really
snow.
helped me.
Cool.
You're right. All I know is that Marie, or someone who looks like her, is in town. Unless I see for myself, everything else is my mind running wild on me.
I hope she's doing well.
So do I. Even if that means she's got no room in her life for me. You know, if I can be sure that she's happy, I'll be okay.
You're a hell of a guy, Tommy.
Is it me, or do you sound sad now?
Well, this might undermine my advice, but the truth is, I'm in the lurch.
Oh, so you're gonna make this about Psycho? Yep.
Proposed to this girl a while back, and she still hasn't given me an answer.
Because it was
Whoa,
weird.
You're down worse than I am, and I've been listening to you.
You proposed her on your first date.
Shit. You need advice from
Although
me?
technically you can go on a date with her in the
Let me
previous
think.
game. Because you can date
Tell
like
me,
every
find
girl.
Marie first, and
I
then
went on
we'll
a
get
date
to
with
my
Ari in the
problems.
first game. Mostly by accident.
Alright,
But it just she was at my party all the
Hey, talk
time.
about ending on a sour note.
Yeah, that's why you end chats like this with drinks, not words.
Well said.
Oh, the window was flickering. He'll sometimes chain attack down enemies. Oh my god, we can talk again. Fine.
Are you gonna fuck now?
Maybe.
Oh, Tommy, you okay? You look kind of upset.
Do I? I guess that's no big surprise.
Hey, do you feel like talking? I'm down to listen.
You can probably imagine what happened. I ended up seeing her.
Okay, so?
Actually happened by accident, kinda. She was just at that same beach, like I'd never seen her before. And the rumors were true. She came back to Hawaii only recently. I didn't get close, but it was her, without a doubt.
What? You didn't talk to her?
Couldn't. Marie was there, and her boyfriend was right beside her.
Damn. How did she look, at least?
From what I could tell, she looked great. And they seemed to be very, very close. They were making that beach a paradise. Laughing, kissing, staring at each other.
So, in other words, she looked happy, right?
Well, I mean, when we were together, she seemed happier in other ways, you know?
You need to get closer.
Hey, come on. Let's drink to her happiness, then.
That's what he said he was
You
going to do
told me
before.
That's all you wanted.
Yeah, I did say that, and I thought it was true when I said it.
Yeah. Your head knows it's okay, but your heart won't listen.
It's pretty much how it feels.
Say, couldn't you try getting a bit closer, at least? You don't have to settle for a distant glance.
Yeah, but if she and her boyfriend are doing as great as they seem,
Is it time to home
I'd
wreck?
really be in the shit. If they catch me following them a few meters behind, Marie will think I've gone totally crazy.
You're not wrong. Okay, time for me to step up and do my part.
Your part?
I'll stroll by the two of them, casual, and I'll feel out the vibes.
You think you could pull that off?
Well, if I just clock them for a few minutes, how hard could it be?
Yeah, sorry, but you couldn't even play it cool enough to get your proposal answered.
Okay, well, back to Marie then. What kind of guy was her boyfriend anyway?
Probably in his 40s, clean-cut type. Looks like he's got money.
All right. What else?
Yeah, average build, little on the thin side. You know, more brains than brawn. He looked nice.
How did Marie act with him?
She had acted real goddamn happy.
Right.
That's it. You keep going, don't stop. There's gotta be some way this isn't what it seems like.
I never said we're stopping, Tommy, okay? First of all, we have to be absolutely sure.
Huh?
Look, sometimes it's really hard to gauge how a girl's feeling. If I were you, I'd want conclusive proof her happiness is more than skin deep. Any woman can look happy. It's your responsibility to find out if her face is telling the truth.
Ichiban, you're right. What do you think I should do?
You and Marie could just talk to each other. For all you know, she might have come back to Hawaii hoping to find you.
No way.
Even I can't get behind that much wishful thinking, man. Besides, I just know I'd say something
We're
stupid.
getting the team back
Make
together.
things worse for her. It's not time yet.
I was
Well,
like,
I'll talk to
Heist.
her. I will, when I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Thanks for listening again, Ichiban. Honestly, I couldn't get through this without you.
Hey, I'm here for you. Listening doesn't cost a thing.
I still got no idea how to proceed, but Marie-wise. No matter what, I know it can't end like this. And I know something else. I got a good, trustworthy friend who has my back.
How's about we drink to that?
Oh, yeah. You really are an easy guy to talk to, bud. Sheesh. That's it,
The
then.
window. Interesting. I. How many of these are there?
Hey, Tommy.
Oh, sit down. Get.
Oh, do you now?
What? Things move fast. All of a sudden. Don't freak out. You ready for
You
this?
gotta keep going. You gotta make Tommy's house
Really
stronger.
hyping this up.
Marie's boyfriend and I got to talking, like just him and me. He told me about her.
Yeah? How'd you manage that?
First, Marie's friend gave me some information on him after I asked. His name's Kondo, and he's a professor, I guess.
Kondo.
Marine bullshit. You know, ocean stuff. Guy rakes it in, apparently. He's like some top fish guy. Been on TV and everything.
Whoa, that's pretty impressive, huh?
You think so? I don't know, man. You can't tell someone's character from some fancy title.
Sure, fair enough.
So, I waited. Kondo's a busy man, but I got him alone, started to chat. Get this. I used a fake name. Apparently, he's new to Hawaii, so I offered to show him around.
How the hell'd you manage all this?
I had to do it, for Marie's sake. I owe it to her to see what type of guy he is.
All right, so you pretended to be a stranger, spoke to Kondo, and gave him a tour of the city?
He had no goddamn idea. I said I'd buy him a drink, and he came along without a second thought.
You went out without me?
That's nice work, Tommy. You played it cool.
Good. I want that
Right?
confidence.
I mean, drinking with Marie's new boyfriend was kind of sickening, but yeah, I managed.
Well, I'm sure it was worth it. So what happened? Kondo give you anything useful?
Yeah, I told him I went to the same college Marie did, and that my name's Thomas. I mentioned the place real casually, so he goes, "Oh, that's my girlfriend's old alma mater."
Oh, I get it. So he made Marie the subject of the conversation.
Yep, Kondo said he met Marie in a bad place, just after she left Hawaii. She was working some touristy jobs before she became his research assistant. Actually, Marie always did have a thing for the ocean. I guess, yeah, doesn't make sense, huh? So, one thing leads to another, and Kondo falls for her. They dated for a year, and then they got engaged.
Okay.
End of the day, I couldn't find a single flaw to exploit in the guy. I'll say this much, though. For some pointy-headed professor, he's a fucking doofus. If I had uncovered some nasty flaw, I might not have been able to stop myself from kicking his ass.
Hey, come on. Don't say that.
You know, right? Because I realized that I hurt Kondo. The one I'm really hurting is Marie. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I'm an ex-con. Nothing but Yamaya's goon until just recently. Society is never going to look at Kondo and me in the same way. Seems like my only option is to back down. Hope for Marie's happiness from afar.
From afar, she might be hard to avoid. You're sharing the same city.
Yeah, that brings me to the twist.
Huh?
In just a few days, they're leaving Hawaii. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'll never see Marie again after that.
Shit.
Kondo says Marie confided in him. According to her, she has too many bad memories haunting her here. And Kondo's such a moron, he doesn't even know what she's talking about. Marie's chance of a happy life here died with us. She couldn't even bear to say goodbye to me. Fuck it all, then. If she needs to forget me,
Let her. If that's what it takes for her to find peace. End of the road. So concludes the tale of me and Marie.
Tommy, no matter what, don't forget that you're a good man.
You might be the only one who thinks so. Then again, you might also be the only one I trust.
Maybe that's how it is now, but that'll change. I wish Marie could have heard what you said.
I heard everything.
Appreciate
She's
you
gonna
hearing
like
me
pop
out,
up out of
like
the
always.
floorboards.
I'll get my shit together, I promise. Till Marie leaves Hawaii again, I've just got to make sure I'm out of sight.
Oh, yeah. I guess so, huh?
Worst comes to worst, I'll pull a fake name again. Good old Thomas. Innocent drinking buddy.
Sheesh, that'd be one hell of a dance. I'd never be able to keep a straight face in your position.
I'd like to see you try.
One more toast, Tommy. To Marie's happiness, wherever it takes her.
How can I possibly say no to that? Go where you have to, Marie. Leave the memories behind.
Knockback chain attacks are now stronger. Knockback chain attacks are now stronger. Ain't free. Huh. Now what? Well.
Let's get serious.
Chitose loves comics.
I'll be collecting your debt. Let's do it.
Chitose 2023, you can't like Dane Cook anymore. I think weirdly Jeff Dunham has a new special coming out. The Comedy Central puppet guy.
Hmm. What terrible news to get.
Yeah,
He probably has a new puppet too.
sure thing.
You guys ready for this?
Let's mop them up quick. All right, boys. Time.
Game faces, everybody! The other team looks pretty good.
I choose you. Nicely done. Time to shake things up.
Use all of your party members as Fujimon.
No.
Oh my. Why is Chitose here?
Because she's fast. It's just there's because the pre-order stuff was on sale one day, so I got it. Hi. Oh, I guess I haven't gotten any fortunes in a while. Because I guess I traded some into him and then went to the next dungeon. I have to charge my Scooty Puff Juniors.
Let's do it.
Ass kicking time!
I'm all over! Let's go. Here we go.
Don't get
All
caught.
right.
You ought to know when to give up.
Well,
Time to put you down. Don't you run.
okay, I'm up.
Are you getting scared?
Let's get it done.
We did it. Anyway. Oh, hi.
What do you want from me?
There you go.
Whoops.
Token of friendship.
That was
How
bad.
What's this?
All right. You can count on me.
Hooray!
Let's get serious.
What's with your face? What?
Right, this way. Wow, I thought I was gonna get away from them.
Okay, I'm up.
Here we go.
I'm ready. Think you can handle this? Your time's all worked out now. What? Kicking time.
Well,
Open one. Let's go. Let's go. Think I'm getting stronger.
Woohoo!
What you looking at?
I mostly just wanted to get this one bingo that I will literally never go over here and get.
Brace yourself.
Ah, that was bad. Oh, that was better than I expected.
Let's go. Let's go. Got your head. Get away. Get away.
okay, I'm up. Think I'm getting better at this. Guess I'm a fast learner.
Her movement range has been expanded. Hooray!
Oh, look! They sell comics! They even have Japanese manga! Huh, interesting how they changed the covers. Gives the book a different vibe.
Huh. Imagine you liking comics.
You know it. What I like is downloading digital manga that's gone out of print. That way I can read as much as I want, anytime. What an age to be alive.
If you say so, old timer. Say, anything you recommend?
Let's see. As far as ebooks go, I like this one here. Oh, and this one too.
Chi-chan, these are all kids' comics. Nothing but gags and fart jokes.
Well, yeah, so what? They're funny. What's wrong with wanting to laugh?
Oh, no. I actually love this stuff. I had no idea this series was still going.
He understands.
All right. What are you?
Alrighty. Plot. Where's the plot? Wow, it's all the way over here. Cut through them all quick because Chitose has a lot of. Alright, never mind.
Hey, Chi-chan,
Yeah?
what kind of person is Akane-san anyway?
Why do you ask?
Oh, you know, no matter what I feel about her, Akane-san meant the world to my boss. And when it comes to him, well, he was everything I ever wanted to be. So, I guess I'm just curious what he saw in her.
Okay. Then we'd better find Akane-san quick. That way you can get your first impression directly. The last thing I want to do is put thoughts in your head.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works. Must be nice, though.
What is?
Wanting to see your mom, despite not knowing how to feel. That's more than I could ever say about mine, let alone my whole family.
That right?
Oh, hey, I think we're here. Oh, check it out. It's the Flame of Palicana.
Palicana?
Yeah, yeah, they're a volunteer group. You'll see them all over Hawaii. Doing soup kitchens, picking up trash at the beach. It's real charity stuff.
Huh. Never knew you'd be interested in volunteering.
Oh, I would know. Because I showed up at their food bank one time.
Really?
Yeah, they gather unsold food from all the local stores and they divvy it out to the people who need it the most.
Tommy, you help feed the poor? I'm impressed.
No, he was the poor.
man, I was there getting fed.
Ah, should have known.
Excuse me, can I help you folks with anything?
Yes, actually. We're here to ask about a lady named Akane.
Is she all right? Did you find her?
The orphans are playing.
Oh, you're at the orphanage already?
Yep. I took the cab to the orphanage because it's really close to the mall.
Sorry
And
for
then
the
immediate-
outburst
like,
there. I had assumed
Instead
you
of
were
like
with the
showing up at the
police.
fast travel spot, I immediately got
need
sucked
to
into the
apologize,
orphanage.
Em. If anything, I'm sorry I got your hopes up.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Dana, one of the caretakers. I've been working with Akane 20 years now.
That's a long time.
Yes. And for her to disappear so suddenly, it's just...
Unheard of, right? When'd she up and disappear?
As of now, it's been 13 days. All she left was a single note behind, and that was it.
13 days. That lines up with what Chi-chan said.
Yeah. Dana, what'd the note say?
I resign due to unforeseen circumstances. Nothing more. Akane's always been so responsible. I immediately thought that couldn't be right. But the handwriting was definitely hers.
Did you report anything to the police?
Of course. But after the handwriting analysis confirmed the note was hers, they dropped the case. We couldn't get them to look into it any further.
I'm sure you've been asked this a bunch of times already. But do you have any idea where she might have gone?
Unfortunately, I don't.
All right.
Miss Dana, you won't
Maybe
believe
I'll try
it!
fiddling with my laptop
Yeah,
again.
the tomatoes we planted turned out huge!
What's wrong?
Oh, wow!
The
I
WP's
see
still a little
that.
sticky, like I said
Why
the other
don't
day.
you share some with our guests?
Okay!
I didn't want to fully pop the thing out because I didn't want to, destroy the key.
Here you go.
Wow, thanks! Looks delicious.
We grow them in the garden ourselves.
Huh.
I can order replacement keys, but I don't know
who
if that
are they?
will solve the
they're
issue if
friends
there's an
of Miss
underlying issue.
Akane's.
Really? Does that mean Miss Akane's
It's
coming
like
back?
$13 plus shipping for
Sweetie,
the key.
That's
If you
still
order a
gonna
less
take some
popular
time.
key, like
Oh, how long? I really want to
I
see
mean,
her
the
again.
key-
I wish
Backslash.
I could give you an
I mean,
answer.
it's not the key, it's probably the
Hey,
entire
I
mechanism
know.
is
Why
damaged.
don't you go fetch a watermelon too? Find the biggest one
Well,
you
that's what
can.
I'm saying. It's like I don't think
On
a key
it.
replacement would solve it.
They really care about her, don't they?
Yes.
Let's pop it out and see how it looks.
Akane was the closest thing to a mother these kids ever had. In fact,
Because I didn't fully
she may
remove
have
it the
raised
last
over
time.
100 kids during her time as director. That's why people often tell her she has the biggest family on the island.
That's a lot of love there.
Oh, yes. She's been here 40 years after all.
40 years. That would mean she started working here not long after leaving Japan.
Right. Which is around when Captain Sawashiro met her. Did she choose to stay in Hawaii for the kids?
Dana, how much do you know about Akane-san's past?
Her past? Well, nothing. She wasn't one to talk about herself.
Did she ever have problems with people, or seem like she was in trouble?
I certainly can't imagine her having enemies. No one abided by the teachings more than she did. The beliefs Palicana holds sacred. You may not know this, but fundamentally we operate as a religion.
Really? I always thought Palicana was a charity organization.
Charity is a key part of what we do, but our roots as a religion trace back hundreds of years on these.
Whoa. So you guys got a lot of history then.
I'd like to think so. Palicana centers its worship on Nele,
Volcanoes, huh? That's definitely something Hawaii is known for.
Indeed. Volcanic activity has also shaped the fabric of our lives, especially in ages past. On one hand, volcanoes are a symbol of fear and destruction. But on the other, they represent balance and restoration. I think it's only natural to see a spark of the divine in such an awe-inspiring presence.
Right. That's similar to Japan's early volcano worship, too.
I guess it's universal. Seeing something awesome in nature and being inspired.
Yes, and that's why we strive to coexist with nature, so that Nele might look down on us with peace. Were
They're
we to
planning to
abuse her
destroy
gift
the city.
of fire and the land
They
we
are?
call
She
home,
found out. No, I
we
don't
would
know.
surely
That's my theory.
invite destruction.
I'm
Because
assuming
the
that's why Polycana
resort
has
was
the
only
flame
recently
logo
built.
going on?
That's right. Fire is a very sacred element among us. As a reminder of our faith, we always keep a fire lit, taking care not to let it burn out.
Now that you mention it, I remember Akane-san had an LED candle in her bedroom. Was that a part of her faith?
I'm sure she was just being careful for a woman of her age living alone. Besides, the candle itself is only a representation. What really matters is how you tend the fire in your heart.
A sacred element, huh? Is that why the kids took it slow around the candles?
So you noticed. They're taught to protect the flame from when they're little.
Huh. Actually, I was wondering, why do you guys run an orphanage?
That's based
I
on
think it was so
another
easy
belief
they
of
do
ours.
the tutorial videos.
As a
but I just
religion
don't know how to
grounded in
fucking
nature,
break the damn thing.
we feel called to treat the land and those who live in it with compassion.
I mean,
Doing so
they're
will
usually
help the
pretty
community
surprisingly
grow
sturdy.
and bring our hearts closer as one.
And helping kids grow is a part of that.
But you should
I'm
probably do all the
impressed.
computers off.
We also run several other facilities, including a homeless shelter
Just
and
because there are, like,
transitional
electric
housing
pieces?
for families.
You know, the one time I went to a Polycana food bank.
I mean, are
it
you
was
like
real
cleaning
nice.
it, like with like a wet
Yeah,
wipe
no,
or
they just
something?
Fed me without any
I was just
preaching
trying
at
to
all.
pop it out, and then I was gonna blow it.
Well, we're
Ah.
not in the business of preaching.
Because it's probably
So,
gunky. You probably
you
got
have
gamer
nothing in
grease in
return.
it.
I mean, there wasn't
Kudos to
really
whoever's
anything
in charge.
underneath it.
The children here seem like believers, though.
Well, it's not like
Anything
we
the track pad
indoctrinate
is
them.
gonna be gamer greased.
We hope that by exemplifying the teachings in our daily lives, the children might see our faith in action and believe. And in that regard, Akane was unmatched. Everyone admired her for her spirit.
Huh. So she was a woman of faith.
Yes, and there wasn't a selfish bone in her body. All she wanted was to help the weak and less fortunate. That's what drew so many to her, and why I have a hard time believing she had enemies. And for her to just leave without a word of goodbye is just bizarre.
Dang. Guess they don't know much more than we do.
All right, Dana. We've grabbed all we can, so I'm gonna haul this over to the food bank.
Hey, thanks, Callan. Any chance we can throw in some meat or fish to go with it?
I wish, but I don't see any fishermen or butchers around here. Think we're good to go with what we got?
Well, I guess this'll just have to do then.
Mind if I ask what's going on?
Oh, well, today it's our turn to donate to the food bank. We always have plenty of vegetables, but Akane was always the one to call up stores. But since she went missing, the donations stopped coming in.
To be honest, I think they just liked interacting with Akane. When it's us, we don't know how or even who to ask. It's like starting from scratch.
I get it. Then why don't we lend you a hand?
Oh, yeah?
Why not? We'll go across the island and back if we have to.
That's quite sudden.
Well, it's not like I want to volunteer out of nowhere. I just thought we could help people and maybe learn about Akane-san in the process.
I mean, that could work. Tracing her daily routines might lead to something new.
Then why not give it a shot? I don't see any other options right now, so long as we don't stir up any trouble while we're at it.
Of course not. We're gonna give it all we got and then some.
Well, you're quite the energetic one. Callan, would you mind taking them over to the food bank?
Not at all.
Oh, good. As we're just going to be
Okay, the rules are very simple.
led
go
it
and
through a
collect
walking
food, then
animation.
Bring it back right here. But the most important rule of all, it can't be just anything you find on the shelves. It has to be made in Hawaii.
So, only Hawaiian-grown foods?
Palekana stresses the importance of aloha aina. Even when it comes to donations, the idea is local production for local consumption. So whether it's fish or meat, make sure they're
Trying
native
get
to
into
Hawaii.
community service hours
okay?
then.
You got it. Then let's get down to work.
Stock food. Shelter for local stores. Where's Dad runs a fruit stand.
Leave it to me.
I mean, if you can hear the fan thing when I started up.
You know, Hawaii uses soy sauce way more than I expected. I always figured
Not
soy
yet.
sauce wasn't big overseas.
Good, I found.
Pleasant surprise.
Might
You
just
sound
be a Hawaiian
different.
thing. Japanese immigrants brought it over.
Good.
Ah, never knew that. But then, it tastes different from Japanese soy sauce.
Well, consider that its taste varies between regions of Japan as well.
Does it really?
Kyushu soy sauce tastes sweet, for instance.
Sweet soy sauce?
Yeah, I was surprised too. It's used to make some stew sweeter. By now I've developed a taste for it. I even get a craving for it sometimes.
Oh, no kidding. That means we might get used to Hawaiian soy sauce and end up craving it too,
The
huh?
keys in this thing are optical
Imagine that.
and not mechanical. And there's just like crap under like the little rubbery nipple piece here.
I mean, all you gotta do is believe, baby. Right.
What you looking at?
I'll probably head to bed soon.
My phone's almost dead. Need to find an outlet somewhere. I wonder if they'll ever invent a phone that doesn't need to be recharged.
Oh boy, do I have the perfect gadget for you. Allow me to introduce the paper cup phone.
Are you serious right now?
No, I wasn't. My bad.
I'm just messing with you. I've never tried one of those. Is it fun?
No lie, it kinda is. If you talk loud, you can actually see the string vibrate.
Whoa, so it's even got vibration settings? All right, let's try it.
Hey, if you're down for it. Okay, time to hunt down some materials. We're really opening up. Aloha.
All right,
But I'm probably gonna head to bed because I got work in the morning. Ugh.
La-dee-da.
Indeed. Right, I can take pictures and add filters.
Do it. Just want to have nice, fond memories of life in Hawaii. Hawaii.
Are you watching the
no.
stream?
I am now. I thought you meant like sepia tone, not just like Snapchat filters.
What you looking at?
Do you want to be a Disney princess?
Check it. Let's do it. Full power.
It's really silly when we trigger the beatdown because we all just go in and do our basic melee attacks. And since Chitose tends to be closer to the front, she actually does one. Whereas more often than not, Kiryu and Tomizawa didn't always make it to the front in time.
No. I'm gonna do a league and see how responsive the W key is. I get Cassiopeia, but just remat my fucking E to my W.
I'd allow it.